back to the channel. So here we are discussing about a very important topic of General Studies 3, that is contract farming and the Contract Farming Act, which come under the agriculture section of General Studies 3 paper. So as we know, the contracts means a kind of agreement. So the contract farming refers to a system in which bulk purchasers, including agro processing, exporting and trading units, enter into a contract with the farmers to purchase a specified quantity of any agricultural commodities at pre-agreed price. Typically, the farmer agrees to provide agreed quantities of specific agricultural product. These should meet the quality standard of the purchasers and be supplied at a time determined by purchasers. In turn, the buyer commits to purchase the product and, in some cases, to support the production through, for example, the supply of farms inputs, land preparations, and provisions of technical advice. Now here we are discussing about the benefits of contract farming. First, the contract farming enhances the market linkage and reduces the dependence on middlemen. Second, integrate farmers with bulk purchasers including exporters, agro industry, etc. Since the factories will be next to the cluster of the farms, wastage will be very largely eliminated. Third, the better price realization through the mitigations of market and price risks to farmers. It facilitates better access to technology, crop diversification, extension services, financing, and crop insurance. Fourth, farmers no need to transport their produce to mandis as sponsors usually collect the produce from the farm gate. Fifth, this reduces the farmers' cost and thereby the translates into the increased incomes. Ensure the smooth agro raw material supply to the agro industries. Food processing will get a boost as an employment generator. Fifth, encourage the new generation to take up the farming instead of the mitigating to cities. Rural women, instead of being employed as a farm laborers, will work in sorting and guarding of foods and vegetables. And last one is, it is also gives the farmers an alternative in case of where the procurement mechanism is ineffective. Now we are discussing about the challenges in contract farming. First, contract farming can be detrimental by encouraging large monocultural farming. Second, dependency on farmers' companies for seeds and equipment also need to be looked at. Third, the contract firms can exploit the monopoly situations to their advantage by offering a lower price to the farmer. Fourth, high incidence of conflicts in some places between the farmers and the procuring entity on quality quantity of produce as well as high risks of post-harvested losses. Fifth, being a state subject to operationalizing agricultural reforms need to state cooperations. Most often these reforms fall victim to central state political differences. Sixth, contract farming agreements are often civilized for being biased in favor to or firms or large farmers while exploiting the poor bargaining power of small farmers. Seventh, problem faced by growers like undue quality cut on produce by firms, delayed deliveries at the factory, delayed payment, low price, and pest attack on the contract crop, which raise the cost of production. Last, contracting agreements are often verbal or informal in nature, and even written contract often do not provide the legal protection in India that may be observed in other countries. Lack of enforceability of contractual provisions can result in breach to contract by either party. Now we are discussing how it is regulated in India. Regulated under the Indian Contract Act 1872, the Model APMC Agriculture Produce Market Committee Act 2003 provides specific provisions for contract farming like compulsory registration for contract farming sponsors and dispute settlement. Ministry of Agriculture came out with a draft Model Contract Farming Act 2018. The Draft Model Act seeks to create a regulatory and policy framework for contract farming. Based on this Draft Model Act, legislatures of state can enact a law on contract farming. Model Contract Farming Act 2018. The Model Contract Farming Act 2018 lays emphasis on protecting the interest of farmers. The Model Contract Farming Act 2018 allows the farmers and farmers producer organizations (FPOs) to directly link with the companies, thus enhancing the market linkage and removing the dependence on middlemen. The act will have a indirect effect on the small and marginal farmers for a better say is determining the prices on their produce. The act insulates and ownership's rights of the farmers from any potential infringements from the sponsors or the buyers. The fear of losing their lands has always inhibited farmers from the embracing any new policy. So this is all about the contract farming and its act. So this is very perfect notes for all the UPSC aspirants regarding to the each and every topic of the which is related to each and every topic which is come under the UPSC syllabus. So you can pause the video and take the screenshot, or you can write down in your own notes. So I hope guys you like this video. If you like the video, then please hit the like button, share the video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.